Hi, I'm Tony Bowen and welcome to my Corn Country Rails. Well, I haven't done a video in a while, and part of it's not because I haven't wanted to work on my own layout, it's because I've been helping out a dear friend. I had a friend of mine who passed away about 13 years ago. His family has kind of held off getting rid of any of his HO stuff until some of the grandkids got older, and now here we are 13 years later, and anybody in the family seems to have taken the things that had a keepsake to them, and they have left me with the responsibility of getting rid of the rest of the HO collection. So as you can see, and as you will see, Corn Country Rails N scale room is quite full right now with HO items, and all of them must go. Yeah, it sounds like a liquidation blowout sale, and trust me, it kind of feels that way too. So I thought this was going to be primarily or just HO. And when I started earlier in the month of October, went, kind of assessed how much there was, and realized there was also O2 rail, and there was also N scale there too. HO is the primary scale that this gentleman modeled, but he also dabbled in O and N scale as well. And so I also have to find homes for that equipment as well. So I'll take you on a little tour of some of the things I have that are for sale. And please share this video, and if you know anybody who is interested in HO, especially if they're a Rock Island fan, please share this with them. I will also make sure I have my email attached to this, and I am doing a updated inventory list for both some mail order type things that I'll send out, and also I'll be hitting up a couple train shows here in eastern Iowa. After the first of the year, I'll be going to Monticello, Iowa for their 2-day show. I'll be going to the Dubuque, Iowa garage sale that they'll have in early March. And then I'm planning on going to the Rockford, Illinois show that is a 2-day show over there. So anyway, I'll show you what I have in this collection. So this is the O2 rail. And so I got a Weaver Jeep 9. I've got some odds and end cars, both Weaver, Atlas, red Caboose, just a variety of different equipment in there, and all of that is for sale. And it is 2-rail. There were a few Lionel 3-rail pieces, but most of those had been converted to 2-rail items. Outside my train room, I have boxes of cars that are ready to go for train shows, and also I have things for people that, like, here's a stack of things that somebody has already kind of said, hey, I'd be interested in looking at these items. And then I kind of have my little bit of, I don't know if you call it a layaway center, or people that have expressed some things they'd like to take a look at, or already are saying, hey, I want to buy them. Please get in contact with me. So I have them sitting there. So there's a lot of variety of different things when you think about somebody who's had a collection that spanned over, 45 years. And so some of the things do not have boxes. Some of the items have been custom painted. It was primarily a Rock Island modeler. Did not get into DCC. Unfortunately, he passed away right before he made that conversion into DCC. So a lot of engines basically on these white shelves here and here. And then some loose engines, like all of us, if you've bought engines at train shows and they don't come with boxes. And so some have been highly detailed, and I need to find a home for them. And then other loose engines, some of them that are what I call PhDs. I'm sure all of us have PhDs, projects half done. Yeah, we all hold PhDs. And then all of these boxes basically on the floor have all been inventoried, and they are either kits that have not been built yet or already completed cars in there. But the biggest percentage of them are basically in kit form. And so there's quite a few that I have that are in kit form. This is my stack of cabooses. There's two flats essentially of cabooses and ones that are boxed that are cabooses. So I'm going to try to find boxes for those before I take them to train shows, unless they sell before that. More HO cars. More HO cars. Here's the N-scale stuff. So, Intermountain pack of 12 different numbers. The 40 footers, 50 footers, grain hoppers. Most of the locomotives are lifelike. There is a set of custom painted Cato there. A set of FTs, an RS1. And then below that, is a whole box of N-scale cars. And those have all been inventoried and are ready to sell. These 4 paper boxes are neatly nested and stacked loose cars, no boxes. Passenger car kits here. And then the bottom box is also passenger cars. And then swinging around into the center part of the layout, because this is kind of my inventory and packing center here. Got somebody else's order, so 2 boxes full of stuff, and then somebody who's bought all of the tortoise switch machines off the layout. Display cases in various sizes. We've got an N-scale one, an HO one, and an O-scale one. And then kits. And some of the kits are totally in the box, never been built. And then there are some kits like the Walther's Roundhouse here that's been started. And then there's the rest of the box right there. And that's like how a lot of them have been. And so those all need to be sold as well. And more kits down there. A lot of vehicles and odds and ends in those boxes. Some more structures. And then a couple power packs that were used to run some of the turntables and other accessories on the layout. So as I said, my layout room is a little on the full side right now until some of the stuff gets sold. So if you know anybody who is looking for some Rock Island equipment, or if they're looking for some older car kits that haven't been around for a while, or maybe they just need a chassis to replace something, I may just be able to help them out. So thank you for watching. And please stay tuned for a couple still pictures of some of the collection and my email in case you would like to get an inventory list of the HO, O2 rail, and N-scale items in this collection. So I hope everybody has a great holiday season coming up with Thanksgiving and Christmas. And hopefully you'll see some more Corn Country Rails project on my own layout as soon as I get some of this collection sold down. So take care for now, everybody. Bye-bye.